So, you are juggling a million things, trying to be productive, but by the end of the day, your to-do list is still untouched. Sound familiar? You are not alone. The truth is, you don't need more time. You need a strategy that actually works. Welcome to the Minute Mastery Podcast, a productivity and time management podcast designed for busy authors and entrepreneurs like you. Here, you are not just listening, you are taking action. You are reclaiming time and turning your minutes into milestones. I'm Ngozi Edema. I'm a time management coach, writer, and entrepreneur. And here, you are encouraged to create at least 1 hour a day to work on your goals without feeling overwhelmed. And let's not forget one of the most precious moments you can create. Story time with your favorite little people. Here is a book recommendation for you. Mel the Monkey and the Alligator. Mel is the confident king of the monkeys, but one day he encounters an alligator who pretends to be a friend, offering promises he never intended keeping. Well, will Mel fall for it? This beautifully illustrated book teaches young readers to be cautious of strangers and seemingly friendly gestures. Perfect for children aged 3 to 8, available in paperback and Kindle formats. Now, let's talk about you and your time. Years ago, I convinced myself that with 3 young children, a side hustle, and a busy life, I didn't have time to write the book I had been thinking about for over a decade. But here is something I learned afterwards. I don't have time is a myth. The secret to creating time isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters the most. So, let's look at the problem and then the solution. Problem: why is time so difficult to control? It's not about time management, it's about priority management. Let's look at it this way. We all have the same 24 hours a day. The difference between productive people and those who feel overwhelmed is how they prioritize tasks. If you don't control your time, someone else will. So, here is the solution. A simple fix. It's called the MIT method. M stands for most, I stands for important, and T stands for tax. How do you use this method? Step 1. Identify your most important task, your MIT, the night before. So before you go to bed, spend just 15 minutes planning your morning. And if it's only 5 minutes you've got, please stick with 5 minutes. When you wake up with a clear focus, you are less anxious and more intentional. Step number 2, do it first. Now, once you know your most important tasks, block out 90 minutes in the morning for deep focus on this one important task. During that period, no emails, no distraction, no social media. And step number 3, cut the clutter. Now, some to-do lists look like a full-time job. 80% of what we put in our to-do list doesn't actually matter. Stop treating everything as urgent, stop treating everything as important, and focus on what truly moves you forward. I used to think I had a time management problem, but the truth, I had a focus problem. I was busy, but I wasn't productive. Everything changed when I got an accountability partner, a coach, and I started using the MIT method. Now, I get more done in less time, and I have time for the things I love, like writing my books, growing my business, and sharing stories. Now, your turn. Try the MIT method tomorrow and tell me what you think about it in the comment section. What will your MIT be tomorrow? Do it tonight so that tomorrow morning you are clear on what you want to do. And if you need a step-by-step system, download my free ebook on time audits, because your journey begins when you know where the minutes go. If you don't know where your time currently goes, it's very difficult for you to prioritize things and put things in their proper place. So download my free ebook through the link in the bio or through the show notes or YouTube description. And if you want a more personalized support, I also offer one-to-one coaching to help you build a productive system that works for you. One size does not fit everybody. For some people, no matter how they try, they can only make about 15 to 30 minutes a day to do their own personal stuff. There are circumstances to allow them to get more than that. For some others, after working around their current schedules, they can find at least 1 hour or 2 hours a day to work on their own personal pursuits. So whatever system we create will be system that works for you, because one size does not fit everybody. So we have to look at your current schedule. We have to look at where the time go, and then plan your time, and you can start collecting the minutes that you would use to do the things that you enjoy doing. So check out the details below, either on this episode show notes if you are listening to it on my podcast, or on YouTube in the description below. It's time to stop feeling overwhelmed and start making real progress. In the journey of 1,000 miles, they say, begins with one step. Start today, and in 365 days, you will start noticing the difference. Thanks for tuning in to the Minute Mastery Podcast. If you have found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who could use more time in their day. And remember to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, you are in control of your time.